Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, and if my last couple of videos are any indication, the spring bite has finally arrived, which means I gotta go fishing as much as possible to take advantage of it. So I'm out here at one of my favorite ponds after work, and I'm gonna see if I can't get on a bass bite. I thought about what I should start out with today, and I finally decided that I'm going to start out with a jig, because I feel like that's not only going to catch any active fish, but also any fish that might still be lethargic. Plus, if there's any bedding fish, the jig is definitely the way to go. So I'm going to start with that, and as usual, if that doesn't work, I brought plenty of other options. Oh, he missed. You missed. It's okay, it happens to the best of us. Ooh, that felt like it might have been a fish. Pulled the skirt down. Let's see if it wants to bite again. Well, it is so bizarre. I was in South Jersey today. Not even that far south, maybe 50 miles from here. And it was 75 degrees and sunny, and I was running around in a short sleeve shirt. And now I come back up here, it's more like 55 degrees. Foggy with like a very slight misty rain, and I'm wearing my nasty weather jacket. On the plus side, this less than favorable weather seems to have kept most of the other fishermen away. I haven't seen anybody else yet. Ooh, that was a fish. That was absolutely a fish. Hold the skirt down again. Although this is a cheap jig, so it might not take much to pull the skirt down. Oh, he had it again. There we go. That's a different fish than the one that hit it. That one hit it right out there. All right. There we go. Well, that's a solid way to start things off. That one's pushing 2. Nice. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. Little guy. So, looks like the jig might have been the right call today. Well, it's been about an hour, and here is my assessment of things so far. The first fish I caught was likely on a bed, because I brought the jig right over a light spot, and as soon as it hit the light spot, he picked it up. I saw another pair of bedding fish, and I saw another fisherman who was clearly working a bedding fish. So I think the play might be to look around for spawners. There we go. Drop that right in that light spot. There might be another fish on that. I think I see a second fish. And it looks bigger. So we'll see. So I am essentially committed to bed fishing right now. So I am just running and gunning, looking for beds. And I can see the beds, I can see the light spots on the bottom, but visibility is not good, either above or below the surface. So I can't really see the fish too well. So I'm just pitching into every light spot. And there might be a fish, there might not. If I see movement, and it's definitely a fish, I might work it for several minutes. But if I pitch in there half a dozen times and I don't see anything or I don't feel anything, I just move on, because I don't have a lot of time left before it gets too dark to see anything. That light spot right there, nothing on it. Time to go. Ooh, that's a fish. I felt that fish on the bed. I don't know if he grabbed it. I think he did, because look at that. He nipped the tail off. That was a fish on that bed. If you couldn't tell by my reaction. There we go. Didn't even know that fish picked it up. It was swimming towards me a little bit. But he didn't let go. And I was able to get him. All right. Nice pounder. Put him back. On to the next bed. All right, well, it is way past too dark to see the beds anymore, so I'm gonna call it a day. Not a sleigh fest, only managed 4 bass, but not too bad for a couple hours after work. And it proves that the fish are starting to spawn. So I may come back to this spot later this week, even maybe this weekend when I have a little bit more time, and definitely when it's a little bit better visibility, and hope I can get a few more of them. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.